So I'd just seen the flight was posted with everyone's warm-ups, with
Hmm.
everyone's openers, and I saw my name right at the top. I had the smallest opener. The second highest attempt was my planned third attempt. And I just all of a sudden, started feeling really shit about myself. I was like, why am I here? Just all those unhinged thoughts. And the advice that you gave me really stuck with me. And it was about my family and the people who were supporting me back home, and also the people that were like in Norway supporting me, like my teammates. I think I listen back and all I can hear is Quinny's voice, like just shouting, like that was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, also just, you asked me what they said just before I left. And, they said they loved me and that they were proud of me. And then he said that, they would love me and they would be proud of me if I, no matter what I benched, no matter how I did in this competition, they will always love me and they will always be proud of me. And that I think gave me a lot of perspective to, yeah, allow me to take some pressure off myself that, if they can love me and they can be proud of me, then I should love myself and be proud of myself for where I am as well. So that was probably, yeah, the highlight for me was that advice. And that's something that will stick with me forever.
Cool. That
Yeah.
is really cool. Yeah, I remember asking you who's going to be watching right now, and do you remember who the first person you said was? Because this is really cool for me as a parent.
Was it my mom?
Mom, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first place you went, which was when like if we start trying to flatten this out a bit, make it a little bit more nerdy. Our greatest performances are when everything lines up emotionally. That our values, all of our belief systems, they all come together as one. And so when you said, "Yeah, my mum's watching,"
Yeah.
that's the key. That's awesome. It's not my gym's watching, because gym people come and go. When you go, "Yeah, my mum and my fiance," and you're like, "Oh, right, okay." So the two relationships that aren't going anywhere ever,
Yeah.
right? That you have to kill those people to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And even then, they haunt you. They're still around. So that's that deep commitment, the deep embodiment, and that allows anyone. And this is beyond powerlifting now as well. If you're going to do your ATAR exams this year, or you got anything hard doing, when we start lining up all of those really key things, then hard things become doable. And so for me, that was really cool hearing you go, "Yeah, my mom's watching and she's really
Yeah.
proud of me. She told me she loves me and that she's really proud that I'm here."
Yeah. And it was just like it was, I think, 2 o'clock in the morning Australian time when I was actually competing. Like she took the day off work because she wanted to stay up and watch. They all had like green and gold lanyards that they'd bought. Like that just, yeah. Seeing that, because she sent me the photo of my mum, my dad, my fiance, and my dog all had little green and gold up. Yeah, little green and gold lanyard on. And like that just, I don't know, just seeing that, yeah, really just aligned all of my emotions and everything. And yeah, made me realize that having the lightest opener in my flight really wasn't, in the scheme of things, as I guess horrible as I initially thought it was.
And let's see if we can do a little bit of a break here. I'm going to try and map a lot of your experience to the flow cycle, because we talked about, how much I like talking about flow and how important I think it is to just about everything. And we've got that struggle, release, flow, and then active recovery. In terms of active recovery, going touring in Norway, going hiking and doing all that kind of stuff. Brilliant way to do active recovery. So everyone that did that, well done. Awesome. Kicking goals there. But for you in the struggle phase, and this is where I think most athletes or most people in general make huge mistakes with struggling. We end up struggling against ourselves. We're taught so many different tools to either distract ourselves, to redirect attention, to argue against our thoughts. Like cognitive behavioral therapy always sounds like you're just arguing with yourself. You're challenging your beliefs, you're doing this, but it's always fight. There's always resistance. There's always effort, and there's always that grit about it. And it feels hard to get rid of. I'm going to put forward that if you just had have tried to knuckle down, be tough, be brave, push the tears aside. "Oh, I'm not crying. I'm a big tough powerlifter." All right. I reckon you go 1 for 3.
Yeah. And I think that gives a better perspective of what the first image looked like.
Yep.
Yeah. And I did
Yeah.
go one.
Yeah.